We no more live in a world where it is all rainbows and unicorns. We have never lived that way. Ever since the beginning of humanity, there has been a game of prey-predator, not for food, but for power. Power has become a prominent aspect of society and mankind as a whole, and has started eating everyone's minds. This game of power has become a nightmare to those new to it, and this is where the 48 Laws of Power plays its role. A very good day, everyone. I am SHARVENDRAN from SMK Sultan Ismail. This masterpiece, written by the American author Robert Greene in 1998, opens the eyes of its every reader and makes us see the world as it is, not as we perceive. According to the author, the 48 Laws of Power is a kind of handbook on the arts of interaction. In the game of power today, you need to be cunning and vigilant to understand your opponent's gameplay. An opponent is not just a direct enemy. He can be a friend, master, student, or anyone else that is in your mind. To be a man seen by many, you have to excel in this game of power, as everything is earned, not given. The 48 Laws of Power is one of the most impactful books ever written by man in the past few centuries, as it is the complete manual on how to win the psychological game with anyone. There are two ways to this book, as it can be used offensively and defensively. If you were to attack with the knowledge gained from this book, you have to use a lot of brain power and time to achieve something very minimal. Whereas, if you were to defend yourself from outside threats, you just have to be alert and knock them off. I have used the treasure behind this minimalistic cover on the defensive note on many occasions, and has made me stand where I am today. The 48 Laws of Power has been written in a very beautiful and humbling way that keeps the readers hooked into digging deeper to this rabbit hole of human psychology. Although it is thought-provoking, it sets a tranquil tone to understand how the world works. Besides that, Robert Greene starts every law or chapter with a historical event that sets a basis to what the law is about. I would like to share a story on the first law, which is do not outshine the master. In the 17th century, King Louis XIV ruled France and called himself the Sun King. He had a finance minister named Nicolas Fouquet, who led an extravagant life. Fouquet thought that he would be the prime minister's successor, but after the prime minister died, the king abolished that position. Suspecting the king envied Fouquet, he hosted a grand party to impress the king. But the king was jealous and sent Fouquet to life imprisonment for a crime committed by both the king and Fouquet. But the case was manipulated and Fouquet became the sole victim. This sets an obvious example to why one shouldn't outshine the master no matter the reasoning behind it. A master is someone who takes pride in showing what he is capable of, and outshining him is a severe mistake as it makes him feel threatened and insecure. Similarly, every law tells a story that which makes us realize the mistakes we do every day without realizing them. I would recommend all the youth to read the 48 Laws of Power, as they need to prepare for the future. Today, the youth are plundered for the benefits of the superiors. They sit and wonder, why do they go through so much hardship without being recognized and just thrown away in the shadows? In conclusion, The 48 laws of power shows us why we need to give importance to power and how to hold it with our hands and fear of not losing it.